Merhaba. Hello, I am Jovin Christopher, the student from Esa Unggul University of Jakarta, and now I'm study at Middle East Technical University, majoring in psychology. As you can see, now I am in Devrim, the very iconic place in Middle East Technical University of Turkey. The very first beginning, I hear about this program through the social media from at Dikti, and then I also saw in the group of my class group from my lecture. Without further ado, I just think and then I just apply for this program. So the very first, I did learn of the basic Turkish language, which is now I realize that Turkish language is very important to learn because it will be helpful for us, especially outside the campus. I did the research about how life in Turkey, so it's to avoid the culture shock in here. The very first impression for me about Turkey, I didn't expect that I became the minority of this country. As the person who have the Asian face, like people always notice me even in the public space. But if I have one word for Turkey about my first impression, Turkey is very amazing for me. I can say that Turkey is very cold, even though before the winter came. But for the food, I don't think that I have a problem with that because basically the Turkish food is very, very delicious for me. My first title to the course of the Middle East Technical University through IISMA program was a bit dramatic. I know this is the very first program, so like maybe there is some regulation change due to the quota of the student. Like in METU, every course they only accept like only two of the Erasmus student because I came from a communication student. Now I'm studying psychology and I'm not regret to study psychology, especially here, because I got a lot of experiences, knowledge, and all of them is very useful for me, not only now, but also for me to continue work in the work industry. In Indonesia, I feel that sometimes in my class, when I'm too active, it's not really good because maybe they will think that I'm too ambitious person. But here, it's really good to being ambitious. Also, here I feel that I really need careful about all of the assignment that I made because METU, they have the Turnitin system in the O2 class or METU class, which is like the platform for us to collect our assignment. So I really need to be careful because if my assignment more than the maximum of the Turnitin system on the METU class, the Hojam or the lecture will give me the 0 point of that. Talk about the midterm or exam. To be honest, I don't have exam here, but all of them is more presentation and also like project with group. Actually, for me, I feel that I'm very grateful because here all of the students from ISMA, they bit stressed about their exam because maybe also it's very hard for them. But for me, no, I don't have exams, so I have more time to explore how beautiful Turkey and spend my time with all of my foreigner friends here. After my class, I usually do some hangouts in the central of the Ankara city. And sometimes I did some volleyball and also like even I don't have friends to accompany me to go somewhere, I can go alone, which is like it's very safe for me. Also, as the foreigner in Turkey, it's really safe. So I don't think that I need to worry about traveling or just hang out alone here. The thing that very changed me is the way I think, the way I respect each other. Here I can see so many people from the very different background, from the very different nation. Actually, all of them is very unforgettable moment for me. But the most unforgettable for me when I was became the master of ceremony of Indonesian events because I felt that my English wasn't good enough, but all of my friends choose me to be the master of ceremony. It was very unforgettable because I can meet it. All of the Turkish people know this is the very good university. This is the best university in Turkey. So when I did some traveling to another city and then they know me that I'm studying in O2 or METU, they will say that I'm very smart person, I'm very smart student, and they more respect to me, and sometimes they gave me some discount. Based on what I wrote in my essay, I don't think I will change that because, like I choose Turkey because I have the mission and vision of that, especially because I joined some organization in Indonesia, such as like the literacy ambassador, also like the museum ambassador. I think like it's the best way for me to contribute to my country. I can, to be more realistic, I want to help all of the students, especially from my university, like if they not really confident about their English, they need to be confident, because at first like I was also not really confident, but yeah, here I am, speak here. I am Jovin Christopher, and I'm officially IISMA bias because I already finished one of the chapter of my life, and I'm very ready to continue another chapter of my life. Çok teşekkürler, hoşça kalın hocamlar. Be bold to go abroad.